Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you some of my thoughts regarding the new LV Nano Speedy. It's super cute. So since the unboxing that I did, so I've had it for a few days and I've had time to spend time with it and, get to know it. And what I usually do when I, buy a bag, unless I'm like 1000% sure, I use it right away. But in other cases, I spend time with it. I, try on a few outfits, I style it, I bring it in my closet in the wardrobe, and I see, I get inspiration from it, and, I look in the mirror type of thing, and get the overall feel for it, right? So, this cutie here is just, it's one of those pieces where I've been wanting it for so long, right? With the detachable strap. I mean, I remember this, when the version like this came out, I think originally in like 1978 or something like this. I remember seeing it as a little girl in the 80s and just, thinking it was the cutest thing and all that, so there's a lot of hype around it. There's a lot of, fantasizing about it type of thing. And, all these years later, here it is. So, super excited about it. But I have to tell you, after just a few days of having it and putting it, trying it on, I don't know, I have a change of heart. I'm not so excited about it. I have to say, I'm not so excited about it. So I wanted to share a few reasons, as to why. And of course, all those reasons are my own, my personal, opinions, my views. And it's how it works or doesn't work for me personally. So, I'm very petite, I'm 5 feet, and so I love the adjustable strap. I thought that was fantastic, but I have to say that, with reference to like proportions, this bag, I don't know, I tried it on a few times and I feel that the proportions are a little bit off. And what I mean by that is, so first, what I've noticed and what really I don't like, is that the clasps on this strap, they're very, very big. They're very big in proportion to the bag itself. So, that's something that I noticed, and that truly bothers me because I have a very, very small frame. I'm very thin, really slim, very petite. So this is something that just kind of sticks out of my body, and you kind of just see when it is on me, you kind of just see, I don't know if you can tell, but you just see those two big pieces of metal, and I really don't like that. I feel like these clasps are way too big for the teeny tiny Nano Speedy, that it is. I feel like, for example, let me bring the my pochette accessoire here. My pochette accessoire, you can see the clasp on this, right? Let's do a comparison so you can, I don't know if it really picks up on camera, but so look at this, look at the difference. I mean, there is a really, really significant difference. And also, what I did want to mention is that the color of the ring over here is much lighter than the clasp over here. This is a very shiny yellow gold, and this is a lot more like champagne gold, like the Chanel champagne gold. It's very, very mild, and actually it's exactly the same color as this clasp, the little one from the pochette accessoire. I don't know if you can see the difference, but this is a perfect match, right? This is a perfect match, where this is a lot more yellow. Anyways, if we just hook it on, let's see what we got. Do you see how this is so much? I feel like it really fits, the bag. I feel like it's just, the proportion wise, it really works. And when it's against the body, it's not shocking. It's not, it's more subdued, it's more subtle. That's what I like. That's my style. So, perhaps for someone else, they wouldn't mind the big chunky one. But I feel like this is the one, on the Speedy B25, which is substantial, just like the Speedy B25. It fits the bill, it fits the size. I feel, in my personal opinion, my humble opinion, I feel like this is too big, too chunky, too clunky for this, cute little one. So that's really what made me decide that perhaps, this is not the bag for me, and that, it'll go back, because really it was the clasp when they're against my body. I feel like you really just see that. You don't see the beauty of the bag. Another thing is those leather tabs over here. So the first thing I want to mention, I don't know if you can see, but this piece of leather over here is warped. I don't know if it picks up, if you can see properly, but I don't know what that's about. The other one does not have it. This one has it. So yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be this way for sure. But aside from that, those leather tabs over here are very big also. They're wide and they're long, and I feel like they overpower the size of the bag. They almost eat up a big chunk or big portion of the surface of the canvas. And you know, when it's on me and I look in the mirror, I feel like I don't see so much of the beautiful canvas or the bag itself. I feel like I see big pieces of leather, you know, big pieces of a So this really I didn't like. I think that it should have been a little bit smaller. You know, again, this is my opinion. This is just my views. I feel like it would have been a little bit more subtle, more dainty, and it would fit the bag as well. Those square, I don't know what you want to call them, rings, you know, for the top handle, those are significantly big. They definitely are bigger than the previous Nano, which that one is a bigger bag. So I don't know why they designed it this way, but they're really big. They're big, and it makes this squeaky sound. I don't know if you can hear it, you know, and they're big and heavy. And I just feel like proportion wise, you know, you got this that's really big, you got this that's really chunky, you have this tab over here that is longer, you know, that's eating, like it's halfway through, you know, it's eating a lot of the canvas. You don't see it. So I feel like a lot of the features on this teeny little bag are overpowering and are just a little bit too big for my liking. I would have, you know, I would have really loved it, and I would have kept it, you know, had those been a little bit smaller, that a little bit smaller, shorter, definitely the clasp. That, I mean, this is definitely what did it for me. Like when I try it on, it's just, that's all I see. I just see these big clasps and I don't like it. You know, I'm not gonna just carry it top handle. I, you know, primarily wanted it as a crossbody, and that's why I got it with the adjustable strap, obviously. However, it's just, you know, those little things. There's this as well that I saw right away, but I overlooked. I didn't make too much of a big deal of it. But here, let me show you. I don't know if you can see on camera, but this piece over here it kind of goes out, you know, a lot more than this piece. This piece, I don't know if they cut it in a weird way, or it's a lot more straight, right? So the way here is a lot larger. Here it's more narrow. I don't know if you can see it. It goes out, and this one is going straight, whereas this is more or less equal, right? But this piece is not. So, you know, there's that. So then you add, you know, all of those things that I said with, you know, this being really wide and long, and those being really big, and the clasp, and it just, you know, a few things together, and I was just like, you know, I was excited. I was really excited, and I was looking forward to it. But, you know, I'm a very, very mindful shopper, you know, with everything, especially, I mean, this is, you know, it retails for $15.60 here in the US plus tax, which is $16.69. And, you know, it's a big purchase, you know, it's a big purchase. However, I am mindful, you know, whether an item is $10 or it doesn't really matter. It has to check all my boxes. It has to make me feel amazing when I wear it. I have to just love it, love it, love it. And, you know, I mean, this one just, it didn't do it. It didn't give me the warm and fuzzies in my stomach, as adorable as it is, because it's really, really cute. Okay, one thing that I do love is this pull tab. I love this pull tab. I think it's just, it makes it so easy, you know, so this is a really great feature. And also, I don't have any complaints about the size of it in terms of what the capacity, what fits inside. It fits everything I need and then some, so I think that's fantastic as well. It's really just about, you know, the look of the bag. Also, the bag, you know, it's comfortable in terms of, you know, the way it lays. Although sometimes I feel like you know, when the handle is down. Like if the handle is up and against the body, it's comfortable, but when this handle is down, it's kind of, I don't know, it bothers a little, but you know, other than that, I really love this pull tab. Other than that, yeah, so for me, it didn't end up just checking all of those boxes. And you know, it's a tough decision, because when you wait for an item for so long, and you know if you bring it back, you're not gonna get it back, type of thing. At least, you know, not at this price. And it's, you know, it's not an easy decision when it's a piece that you really just look forward to having and enjoying. But like I said, I am a mindful person, and I give every purchase a lot of thought, and it has to work for me 100%. Oh, did I mention over here the glazing? Yeah, so the glazing is it's just a little wonky. It's not perfect. Like over here, it's just a lot darker, you know. I don't know if you can see. It's just, I don't know, it's like a little like sloppy, I want to say. I don't know. It's just, you know, there's just like a few things, you know, right, left, center, that just bother. But I think that when you put it all together, when I, you know, pile it all up, I felt that, yeah, I'm not 100% for it. So if I'm not 100% for it, and it doesn't spark joy, and I'm not absolutely 100% in love with it and want to wear it, then it has to go back. So yes, those are my thoughts on this little cutie. It's super cute. And so, yeah, I said I'm gonna return it. I'm gonna return it because I know it's very hard to get. A lot of people are on the wait list. And, you know, for someone who, you know, it's not gonna bother, all of those things that I said, the class and etc., if it's not gonna bother them, then of course, you know, they should go and pick it up and enjoy it, and, you know, all those things. So yeah, it's going back. So yeah, those are my thoughts. And yeah, you know, I had to think a lot about it, and that's what I come up with. that's my final decision. So anyways, for those of you who, you know, all those things don't bother you, and, you know, and you're going to get it, or you bought it, you have it, please enjoy it, wear it, rock it, just, you know, feel fabulous in it. And yeah, hope this video helps. Have a wonderful day, everyone.